So recently I've been getting back into Ultrakill, a game that is my favorite single player shooter alongside Doom Eternal. These two games have some of the best feeling of movement and sense of gunplay that I have found so far. Both games have been picked apart and analysed by their own respective community, each of them offering a lot of insight into both games, whether it be lore, story, theories, or weapon and movement tech to make you a better player. Both Doom Eternal and Ultrakill are close to perfect single-player, first-person shooters in my honest opinion, and have been games that I would regularly come back to in the past, no matter what mood I was in. Doom as a franchise has had its own sense of longevity thanks to the modding scene found in games like Classic Doom and even Doom 3. In the case of Doom 16 and Doom Eternal though, well, it leaves a lot to be desired because there's only so much you can do to mod those games. But in the case of Ultrakill, it's something that's recently been cracked open thanks to its passionate community, thanks to the existence of apps like Rude Level Editor, BepInEx, and Angry Level Loader. Ultrakill's sandbox nature and boundless gameplay has enabled some of the highest degrees of customization in terms of HUD management, graphical preferences, weapon and enemy balancing, and so on. The vanilla version already has a lot going for it, but when you take mods into account, it's even more ludicrous, making the game even more replayable than it already was. There have been some talks or speculation regarding the possible release of a level editor or added mod support when Act 3 for Ultrakill comes out, but it seems that some people have decided to take matters into their own hands and make their own method of modding the game anyways. It's a scene that is still in an infant phase because it's a relatively new thing, especially when you compare it to the other modding giants found in games like Doom, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Minecraft, and a few others to boot. Modding was the main reason I got into PC gaming at an early age. It made me keep coming back for more, and was also the main reason why so many other people have put an ungodly amount of hours into the games that I just mentioned. Not every game is moddable, and most have limited modding capabilities like say Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal for instance. But Ultrakill in my opinion has everything going for it that could pave the way for another huge modding community. The unofficial tools already available that you can find now enable an already sizable variety of different mods that people can enjoy, ranging from enhanced movement, new sound effects, difficulty changes, weapon skins, and yes, even a multiplayer mod that enables co-op play or PvP. More on that a bit later. With the Rude Level Editor, people have been able to make their own custom levels. Some are a bit more manageable and others are more brutal like Cerberus EX, where it expects you to know what you're doing from beginning to end. Have fun getting P rank on that one. I haven't tried the editor myself, but it's amazing how the results here shows what level of creativity that Ultrakill allows. And not just the levels, but some of the other mods too that also create some other changes too, like Ultra Tweaker. It basically lets you fine tune the game's settings even more, even to the point of changing the view model for your weapon or just getting rid of it entirely. And that's just scratching the surface. The game's insane level of customization is expanded with this mod, and I would highly recommend it if you want to customize your Ultrakill experience even further. There's also the matter of difficulties from mods like Infinite Grind and Ultra Pain. Infinite Grind is a collection of different cyber grind patterns with varying levels of difficulty. There are 122 unique patterns divided by 3 modes: normal, harder, and brutal. The brutal patterns are the stuff of nightmares and are only for the elite class of Ultrakill players, but the prior ones are a better start for those that still want a challenge but without getting sent to meat grinder in the process. Ultra Pain is a fantastic difficulty tweak mod that changes the behaviors and variables of each enemy and boss, not to mention that it also includes new weapon tech for the player to do like grenade parrying, rocket parrying, freeze frame rocket grappling, and orbital strikes. Ultrakill is a game that quite literally lets you play however you want, whether it's ideal or not. And Ultra Pain expands those options even further. Speaking of one part that has been discussed in the game, something that is lacking and won't ever be implemented officially is multiplayer. The developer Hikita has stated several times in the past that there will never be multiplayer for Ultrakill since the focus was to make the best single player experience possible. But that hasn't stopped other people from trying to integrate multiplayer into Ultrakill. Now while there is the Multikill project that is still going in the works, there is a somewhat workable multiplayer mod for the game already called Jacket. It allows, to my knowledge, co-op play and PvP, satisfying both types of players in the community. You can invite friends from Steam, it has a chat system and indicators to find other players on the map, indicators for enemy health as well, and the experience overall can go up to 5 teams, incorporating either co-op or PvP. I've always thought that multiplayer for Ultrakill would be amazing. The amount of potential in the movement and the gunplay alone would just be something that would be incredible in a multiplayer environment. Something along the lines of Quake, but on steroids, basically. Since it has such a huge skill ceiling that is only going even higher thanks to the addition of new weapons, enemies, movement abilities from both official updates and unofficial mods. I don't know if there will be an official application for mod support or a level editor when this game is finally finished, but I do know that what's already been done is incredible, and that if any game is capable of having a huge modding scene, it's Ultrakill. And the craziest part about all of this too is that the game isn't even finished, and it already offers more than most of the other shooters that I've played. Depending on how Act 3 turns out and how the modding scene develops over time, it may even become my favorite shooter ever. But time will tell. Definitely get into Ultrakill modding, it's an absolute blast. Thank you for watching.